ask you, did you like the movie 21, and have you ever said winner, winner, chicken dinner at the table?
Oh, I probably have said it since the movie came out, tongue-in-cheek, but that movie was terrible. We took our entire team to see it opening night, and it was painful to make it through the whole movie. We actually took notes, and there's a YouTube video. We've got, I don't know, several million views on it now, but it's called The Top 10 Mistakes in 21 the Movie. Getting pistol whipped in a back room. That's never happened to me. And how the guy kind of loses his cool, and that's the only time that they lose.
Right.
You know, I'm sure a poker player can relate that you don't win every night.
Right.
And it's not that, oh, this one night I lost my cool and I lost. You know, some nights the cards aren't falling, and you just deal with it. You suck it up, and you win 60% of the time, you lose 40% of the time. You know, that you have to have this photographic memory or be brilliant to do it. I mean, we had guys on our team that were electricians or housewives, and, you know, we were able to train them to do it. So some of those things were painful to watch.
How does 8 and 10 shoe decks affect card counters when there's so many cards in the deck?
Well, if everything else is the same, the fewer the decks, the better. But what they generally do is they make the rules worse at single and double deck games. But we do what's called a true count, which is you just divide your running count by how many decks remain to be dealt.
Oh,
so
okay.
That gives you the count per deck. So that's the way that, you know, us, MIT team, and all these major teams have been able to exploit the 6 and 8 deck games as well.
I got to ask you about cost. I mean, if I want to take up the game seriously and start to make money at it, there is a cost involved, right?
Yes.
I mean, obviously, if I put the hours in, like you say, and I study from you guys, I'm going to make that money back in the long run. But what does it take to get started here?
I tell people that there's two things you need. You need your brain and your bankroll. And a lot of people just want to know, well, what's the bankroll I need? But I always hesitate to start talking about numbers without saying, honestly, you could have $1 million bankroll. If you're not absolutely perfect, you're just going to slowly lose that money. But if you are perfect, you know, to really start to generate some money, you know, 10 grand is a good bankroll to start with. I think if you want to do it pro, you know, building it up to 50 grand would be great. But the awesome thing about card counting is it's so scalable. I started with 2 grand, and, you know, within a year grew it up to 50 grand. My wife quit her job, and we lived off of it ever since.
Wow.
Haven't had a job since. So it's nice that it's scalable if you know, can continue to reinvest your money into your bankroll.
And one thing about this kind of living is it really does bring some freedom, right? Because it's not like a 9 to 5. I mean, you pick and choose where you play, what time you play.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about it. It's not, I don't want to paint it as easy. You know, there's challenges. You see that in the documentary, traveling, and the losing streaks are brutal. I'm sure poker players can relate. But yeah, I mean, once we got a taste of kind of being freed from the 9 to 5,